Good morning. I know I said I was finishing up yesterday, but I've got a couple of hours this morning. I was having a think about the bed situation. I'm removing it and just putting plywood down. I think it's more practical for me to just have a bed, a smaller bed, than to have moving parts at this stage. In a couple of months when I'm back, I will continue working on it. Bloody kookaburras are laughing at me. They're mocking me. I've removed the bed base, and I've added these two struts to support the weight. I'm just going to add 2 pieces of plywood. They should be exactly 1500 across. I've just shortened the grey water tank by about 30 centimeters. Yeah, it should still hold about 10 liters, or more like 8 liters, but it should be enough for at least a couple of days. I'm going to cut the mattress down to size so that it will fit there without it hanging over anything. This mattress itself I just got with a camping swag that I had, so I'm not overly attached to it. It is very comfortable though, which is why I didn't go out and get another mattress for it. I didn't know the sizings anyway, so yeah, I'll go ahead and cut this. I'll just quickly go through the plants that I have chosen for the kitchen area and why I've placed it like this. I've got 2 ferns here. One is a maiden's hair and the other one is there's 3 different ones, but they're all ferns. Ferns don't need a lot of light, which is why I placed it more on this end, because there's less light coming through, and they like humid, hot climates, so these will help with the humidity, especially the moisture that I breathe out, especially at night. So yeah, that's another reason why I want live plants in here rather than the plastic ones. I don't see the point of plastic ones unless it's somewhere with absolutely no light. But anyway, so yeah, so those are the 2 there. By the way, I've secured these pots with double-sided tape, so hopefully that won't go flying anyway. Yeah, and these 3 are herbs. So this is parsley, mint and basil. So I use all of those quite frequently, which is why I chose them. It's closer to the light as well. Hopefully they stay alive, because I don't like buying a whole bunch just for one person cooking. It's very wasteful, and I don't have a rabbit that will gnaw on it anymore. Hi Simba! That's my friend's rabbit, who I pet-sitted last month. Anyway, so this one here in particular I want to draw your eye to. So this is Old Man's Beard, or sometimes it's called Old Man's Whiskers or Grandfather Whiskers. But this one in particular is probably the most important one. I think it's a lichen. Don't quote me on that though. But no, I'm pretty sure it is. But this, or it might just be an air plant. Anyway, this particular plant, it doesn't grow in soil. Well, it does grow in soil, but not very well. You usually find them on trees up above the ground, so they're not attached to any soil at all. They get their water through the air, so you'll usually find them in like rainforests and where you get ferns and stuff. So they act like a sponge to any moisture. So it's very good at capturing any excess humidity that I breathe out. So if you do have a van build, I would strongly recommend getting some air plants because they are very good at what they do. And it doesn't really need anything else. So the nutrients that other plants need, this one doesn't seem to need it. They usually get those nutrients from bugs and stuff that leave their droppings behind, but it's like once a year or something that they would need anything like that. Yeah, so that's the reasoning I have chosen my plants. I'll just quickly go over the laundry bathroom facilities that I have. So I've just got a chemical toilet. So this cartridge you can pull out and then empty it at either a waste station or a public toilet. You buy these sachet things. It's liquid in like a gel packet thing, and it stops. It breaks. It's got enzymes in it to break down any organic matter and like toilet paper and stuff like that. And they odorize it so that it doesn't smell. But this one's got a odor stopper on it as well. But to be honest, I'm probably not going to use it that much. It's more just for emergencies. There's lots of public toilets around the coastline of Australia. Every beach has one, every Macca's, every petrol station. You know, I don't think it'll be too hard to find one. And this is the washing machine that I've got. So a lot of people have been asking me about it, and they're really confused when I tell them that I'm going to put a washing machine in my van, my tiny little van, and they're always so confused. So this is it. It's a small version. It's plastic, and it just plugs into a wall socket. It's not overly energy efficient, but it's more energy efficient than a full-on washing machine. This one has a 4 kilo load, which I think should be fine, because the one that I had at home was 4.5 kilos, and I would wash twice a week, once for my work clothes and one for my casual clothes. So now that I don't have work clothes, I think it should just be once a week. So hopefully that should be enough. The pricing on these, so the toilet was $90, and the washing machine was $79, sorry. So it wasn't that expensive, considering what, you know, the time and hassle it'll save me from finding a laundromat or you know, doing washing myself. I'd rather be out doing things than bloody laundry. So yeah, that's why I got those, and these will just slot in under the bed. Okay, so with the completion of the bed and the garden and the laundry facilities, I think I'm pretty much ready to go. I just need to clean up here, which will take hours, and then pack my stuff up and head off. Once again, thank you very much for joining me. Your support and encouragement over the past few weeks. I will continue working on the van as I go along. The cabin still needs to be fixed up. That's something I can do while I am traveling. But when I get back to Sydney, I will continue working on the van. The stuff like this, the paneling, it's fine at the moment because I can hide it with the curtain. But that one and the side door still needs to be done. There's one more thing that I wanted to fix up, but I'm not going to get time. I'll do it when I get back. And the thing that really annoys me about this model of car, well, I guess there's no real practical use for it, for what the car was intended for, but there's no handle inside, so I can't open this door from the inside. But I have learned that this lever here is actually what opens the latch here. So all I need to do, there's already a pre-drilled hole in there. So all I have to do is to put a bolt in it, and then put a handle in it. So it should be fairly easy to do, and I'll probably do that for now, just so that I can open and close it from the inside, but when I cover it, I'll have to redo it. But yeah, just if you do have this model of car, that's where it is. Just pull this down and it opens the latch. Yeah, so once again, thanks for your support. I will be vlogging my journey around the Australian coastline. I do know, I have studied some some various sciences for yeah, some various sciences. So I would like to see a lot of these plants and animals and ecosystems in real life. You know, there's only so much that you can take from videos and textbooks and experiments, but actually seeing them firsthand is another thing. So I am really excited about that. So I will show you as well. Hopefully you can get some inspiration if you live in the areas where I'm visiting, or if you plan to visit Australia, you can see things that you might like to do. And I will give my commentary from what I have learned from my studies, and yeah, hopefully you'll learn something. Yeah, so I'm ready to go. Awesome. Thanks again for joining. I'll see you next time.